Hello. Today I'm going to show you how to send out an email from your center on the Realtor Party Hub inviting your members who've joined the association in the last 3 months to sign up for Realtor Party mobile alerts. We're going to be using a template that's already loaded into your center, so there's very few steps that you'll need to take. The first thing is to log into your Convio center. I'm using a template center here, but you would of course log into your own center and then navigate to the Email Campaigns section. Once inside the Email Campaigns section, go to your Campaigns tab right here and look for a template called Template RPMA New Member Invitation. Go ahead and edit this template, and then you can change the name if you wish or change the description. You can also, in step 2, modify any interest opt-out group for this campaign. This would allow you to set an opt-out group so that if you sent this email to a new member and they chose to opt out, they would only be opted out of the interest that you chose here. Once you've configured those settings, go ahead and manage your campaign. Once you start managing the campaign, you'll be dropped into a page that looks like this. You can go ahead and look at the Audience tab, and you'll see that the audience for this campaign is configured for you. This is a global group that is all of the new members in the last 3 months across the entire country. But when you send out this email, you will only have access to the members that exist in your center. Notice that under the Do Not Email list, we've also added another global group, RPMA members. These are the members who have already signed up to receive text messaging, so we don't want to message them to ask them to do something they've already done. Let's go ahead and move to the Messages tab, and you'll see that there's one template message loaded for you. Go ahead and copy this template so that you can keep it for future use if you want to send this out again. When copying the message template, you can just create your own name for this particular send. In this case, we might want to name it with the month that we're going to send this out. Once you've copied your message, let's go ahead and edit the message. We can skip over everything on the first step of creating the message, and let's go to the envelope, step 2. You'll want to replace the sender name with your own association name, and you will want to replace the sender email address with the email address that you use to send your messages from the Realtor Party Hub. This is so that if anyone has whitelisted your association, they'll be sure to get this message instead of it being trapped in a spam filter. You can leave the message subject alone. We do recommend using the message subject and the message text that we've provided for you in this template because it's already been tested against a number of different versions and been found to be the most effective. Let's move to step 3, the stationery, and you'll want to pick from your list of stationery in your own center. Use a stationery that's appropriate to this type of message. Once you've selected your stationery, you can move to step 4 to preview the content of the message. We do recommend that you keep the content of the message as is because this text has already been tested against other variants and found to be the most effective. The links to sign up for the Realtor Party mobile alerts are already embedded in the message. You'll notice that there's a blank signature space at the bottom. We do recommend that you brand this with your own signature, the signature of your current association president, the CEO for the association, something to make it your own and that the members will recognize. Once you've taken that step, if we move to step 5, you'll see that there's a plain text version of the message as well. You can leave this alone and move to the next step. If you want, you can test this message yourself by putting in your own email address into this test message box and then using the Send Tests function. Moving to step 7, you'll want to approve the message, at which point you'll be able to set up delivery. When you go to set up delivery, you will of course see that your target groups are already selected for you. And again, this target group is going to contain all of the members that have been added to the Nerds database over the last 3 months. If you want to find out exactly how many members you're going to send to, you can use this option here to calculate the audience recipients. This is going to take that entire group and then filter it down to just the number of emails that you're going to send. Once you're comfortable with the email settings and the stationery you've chosen and the envelope settings, you can move to the final step here, and you can send this message to the delivery queue. Now, if you do see a warning like this, it just means that an SPF record is not configured for the sender email address that you're using. If you have questions about this, please contact Melissa Horn or Mike Cutlip, and they'll be able to assist you. Once you're ready, when you send this message to the delivery queue, this is what's actually going to send the message out to all of those new members, and then your job is done. And thank you for helping us spread the good word and get new members signed up for Realtor Party Mobile Alerts.